and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be like a first impression review on the new YSL All Hours foundation. So just to give you a really quick rundown on this foundation, it's actually a 25ml foundation comparison to the standard 30ml, which is quite surprising. It's going to be retailing at 101 New Zealand dollars. That is the suggested retail pricing. There is 12 shades available to the colour range. So it's a very sleek bottle. It's beautifully designed, very YSL chic looking. I love the matte glass. Only thing with glass is I do get a little bit worried with you know, traveling, that it might smash, but in saying that, I couldn't imagine YSL putting it in plastic just because YSL is such a luxe brand. So this is designed to be a full coverage, long wearing foundation. They reckon it's kind of like, and I've heard through the pipeline, this is just gossip though, that it's a comparison to Estee Lauder's Double Wear. It is a pump foundation, which I'm so happy about. If we're going to put it in comparison to Double Wear, I do not like the fact that Double Wear does not have a pump. I know you can buy them, it's just an inconvenience for me and too much admin. So apparently it's waterproof and transfer resistant. By the sounds of it, it's got antioxidant benefits to help improve the skin's texture. Antioxidants help protect the skin from free radicals and just environmental stresses like pollution and things like that. It kind of acts like a soft barrier to the skin, but it also can help just treat it a little bit when you've got things like vitamin C or barley extract in it. So antioxidants are really good to have in your products. I'm using the colour that they've sent me, which is the generic PR colour that they've sent to everyone, which is B20. A little bit gutted that it's 25 mils, you know, I just think for the price point, and then like it's quite an expensive, it's a very expensive foundation versus not having like, you know, more in it. I don't know, something tells me this better be bloody damn good for $100. So just to give you guys a quick little run over of what my skin is like and what I prefer in a foundation. So I'm a dry combination. I get the littlest bit of oil through my T-zone, and then I'm a little bit more drier on the outer areas. I live by a mountain and a sea, so I generally find I'm quite dehydrated. Try and keep my skin very nourished. I have a little bit of scarring along my cheeks. I've had them for years. If you guys have followed me, you've seen that I've treated them before. They are getting a lot lighter now over time, but I always like to make sure they're very well covered. I love a full coverage foundation. I am slowly starting to drop down to moderate for when I go out and I just throughout the day and do a little bit of admin work. Areas that I do find that I do go patchy are my nose, so I will be keeping an eye on that, and sometimes my chin, because I do have a tendency to touch my chin quite a lot. I'm going to be priming my skin with the Estee Lauder Illuminating Primer, and I'm just going to have a first impression feel of the product. So that's how much came out with one pump, which is a really nice amount. I reckon it's going to go on light. Oh no, the colour's fine. It's perfect. Oh my god, it smells like cucumber, you guys. First impressions, it is a very thick, full coverage when it goes on. Wow, it's like instant coverage. I also forgot to let you guys know I generally do at least 2 layers of foundation. She is quite dry though, like when I put it on, I have to work really quickly. It's really, really easy to layer without patching, which is great. It's like instant matte as soon as it goes on, like it's very, very velvety. The texture is really nice. It feels really lightweight, like it does not feel heavy at all. If anything, it's like a really nice kind of like fluffy, bouncy kind of feel to it, if you know what I mean. Like hopefully that kind of you can relate. I feel like instant impression though, when it first went on, it looked a lot lighter and it's got a little bit darker. But that'll be due to the fact that there is SPF in it, because whenever you have SPF in a foundation, the zinc is very prominent until it starts to warm up with the skin. So with the skin, so you have to be wary that you have to let anything that has SPF in it sit for at least a minute, just so that the zinc chills out on the skin. So this is how it's all looking up close. Of course, this is the bare side. And then this is the covered side, so everything's looking really nice. And I would actually say it's looking very natural. Like it doesn't look heavy for a full coverage foundation. Can you see like how it's not like super duper thick when it goes on? It's actually really, really quite light. I don't know, I get this like real light, moussey, fluffy feel about it. I guess it's like velvety finish about it. Okay, so that is the foundation all applied. Really nice. I do like it. I love the color. It did oxidize, but like I was saying before, it's due to the fact that there is SPF in it, which I want to know if it's going to be a microflex kind of foundation if it moves with the skin, because I have found that matte foundations, if they don't have a microflex technology in it, they do accentuate my fine lines and wrinkles, which I hate. So we'll just see if that happens. I really liked how it went on. It was really nice. I don't know if I'm a massive fan of like the finish. Like it's really beautiful, looks really porcelain, but it's kind of like a moussey finish, and I don't know if that's really me. Like maybe just being more of a dry skin type, I like something a little bit more liquidy but not like dewy. So I'm thinking I'll just take a photo with and without the flash, and we'll see what it looks like without a flash, of course, and then what it looks like with a flash. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's currently 1:24 p.m. in the afternoon. I've done a full face of makeup, and so far it's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. My mum just came around and she did make a comment that my foundation looked a little bit drier than what it usually does. So it's definitely like quite a matte foundation. It's definitely softened since then, I've noticed. Like I even did take notice of the fact that it did look a little bit drier. Over the last hour or two, it has softened down a lot more since the oils have hit my skin. So if you're an oily skin type, this foundation is going to be incredible for you. Being a bit more of a drier skin type, it's taken a little bit longer for it to settle down and just look more smooth on my skin. Accentuated a little bit of fine lines in my forehead here. It is quite a prominent area for me to get fine lines, but that's like quite a heavy indent for me with like foundation, so I'm quite surprised by that. Pores look great. My skin just looks really velvety. So yeah, I'll come back in a couple more hours, guys, and give you another update. No shine whatsoever. I am matte as a bat. Hey guys, so I'm back and it's roughly about 9 o'clock at night, so it's been just under 12 hours since I've applied the YSL All Hours foundation. Let's have a look at how it's all looking. I haven't really had a proper look since I last updated you guys on how it's all looking, so I'll give it, ooh, hey, it's quite a bit of shine on my forehead, eh? My forehead is actually quite shiny. I was expecting like complete full-blown matte throughout the day. You guys can see, like, yeah, it's quite shiny, and quite shiny around my nose and my chin. Truth be told though, I kind of like the complexion. I kind of like the texture of the foundation now rather than earlier on. Durability wise, I have not patched anywhere. Like my nose still looks really good. My nose looks so crooked in this frame. My chin is still looking really good. Like I have been playing with my chin. I haven't had any major transfer, which has been fantastic. My pores look really good. Like there's no major pores. Like overall it looks really good still. Like I think it still looks really good. I haven't had any major patching, no transfer. I would probably just say the only thing I'm disappointed in is like the high shine through my forehead. So hopefully you guys can see a good kind of general look of what my skin looks like and the surface of it. Just that shiny forehead, which I'm going to blot in a minute. Hopefully just, oh, instant. It's like I said, like my T-zone does get quite oily though. I do keep my skin really well nourished with oil, so. You guys can see already like just how much that's mattified it. Like all it takes is a little bit of translucent powder to re-matte that area. Honestly, this stuff is so good. Oh, look at that, instant matte. And that foundation did take that on really well. I'm actually like really happy that I did that, because now I'm just like, yes, still looks really good. Basically, my general thoughts are I actually really love the foundation. At the beginning, I wasn't a huge fan of when it was first applied. I felt like it felt a little, probably just a little moussey, and it was maybe more like the texture that I'm just not used to and personally comfortable with. But in saying that, it was like something I hadn't really experienced before, so I was kind of like, oh, this is new and foreign to me. Reminder that the zinc is quite present in it, the SPF spectrum. So it does create a little bit more of a lighter effect, and you've got to wait like a good 30 seconds to see how the foundation settles on the skin, and once the zinc has warmed up to the skin. 24-hour long wear, well of course I'm not going to go 24 hours, but 12-hour wear, it's looking fantastic. Like I did say, there was a little bit of a shine, which I've now blotted, and it looks flawless now. Would I recommend this product? Yes, most definitely. I think it is so beautiful. Does it compare to Estee Lauder Double Wear? I'm still not convinced. Only just because of that forehead thing, and the texture is quite different. So in a sense, comparing them is quite different because they do feel quite different. This one again was quite lightweight, so if you wanted to wear Double Wear but you don't like the feel of it, I quite like this one. It's a little bit more lightweight and moussey for particular people who like that consistency. I definitely would say I started to like it more throughout the day once it had really warmed up to my skin after an hour. Obviously YSL counters have consultants where you're more than welcome to go get a colour match, and they generally do give you samples. I'm not too sure with YSL, but majority of counters do, so do hit up YSL and see if they do samples, and that way you can at least try it out before you buy it, because it is a huge investment, $100 for a foundation, so you need to make sure that you're really happy with, you know, what you're investing in. But that's why they generally do sampling these days, to make sure that their consumer is happy with their buy, because they really don't want you returning it if you didn't get the right colours. If there's any other things that I've kind of like missed, please do ask me in the comment section down below, because I may have missed like certain things I may have covered and you guys might be interested. So please, if I haven't covered anything, just ask me down below and I'll be happy to answer you. I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's review on YSL's All Hours Foundation. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a part of my channel and you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe, and of course don't forget to hit that little bell down below. Of course that will give you little notifications whenever I upload a new video. And until next time guys, have a lovely day and I will see you soon. Bye!